It's Merc Monday, guys. Hey, what's up, guys? My name is John. Thank you all very much for tuning in, and welcome to another episode of Merc Monday, my weekly video series where I show you my progress and my earnings on my Amazon merch account. I'm not going to lie, recently I haven't really had the best of time on my Amazon merch account. In the last couple of weeks or so, the sales have definitely decreased. And I believe that the major factor in this is because I increased the royalties, and I also started messing about with AMS. And when I put AMS on some of my designs, for some strange reason, it slowed the sales on them. So, like, for example, my best-selling design, it was selling every day, sometimes several times per day. I put an ad on that, and it seemed to have changed the algorithm. It seemed to have changed where this was in the listing, and it stopped selling for days and days on end until I actually decided to turn that ad off, and for some reason it got more visibility. I'm not 100% sure as what happened with that. For some reason, when I put the ad on it seemed to detract people from my listing. But I suppose I shouldn't really put an ad on it anyway, because the fact is it was gaining a lot of traction and it was getting a lot of sales per day, so it was definitely already getting the traffic. I thought if I put an ad on it, then perhaps it would have pushed it and got more sales, but in fact it really harmed the sales of this individual design. So I've kind of learnt from that. I don't know if anyone else has experienced this kind of problem, and I think I'm just going to use AMS in the future to try and get their initial BSRs, like I said before. But like I says, there's not been any significant increases in sales. If anything, they have slowed down, they have dropped. I'm starting to see some zero sales days again. However, I'm not going to lie, to be truthful, I haven't really been putting as much effort as perhaps I should have in my merch account, but I have got a lot of other things going on. So right now I'm currently building an FBA store, so that does take up quite a fair amount of time, and also you've got a lot of packaging etc to deal with, so that's taking up quite a bit of time. So merch is kind of in the back burner. I'm still working at it, but just not as much as I could be. But anyway, guys, I'm just going to jump straight into the numbers and we'll see how I did. Okay, so here's the numbers. So as you can see straight away, nothing spectacular. I'm still getting consistent sales, so in that respect it's still okay, but it's definitely not really progressing in the way that I would hoped. But I believe I know the reason for this. As I explained a minute ago, it is probably, what I really noticed the difference is when I increased all the royalties on my designs. Now, as you all know, the royalties did get decreased for our t-shirt designs, not by a lot, but because of this I decided to just increase my royalties and hopefully try and start getting a little bit more income that way. But this did have a big impact on my designs, on my sales. The sales really did slow down. For a while they slowed down quite a bit. My top selling design pretty much stagnated. So what I decided to do was in fact run an ad on this, just to try and increase the visibility and bump the sales up and get more royalties that way. And this had a worse impact than I really did expect. Instead of gaining sales, again I lost even more sales, because it seemed to have changed where it was in the search. Now usually when I type in specific keywords, this is one of the first designs that will show up, or at least it's usually within the first 5. But with the ad on it, I'd type the exact same keywords in, and it won't show up in the organic search, it would show up in the ad. Now whether or not that puts people off, I don't know, but that did have an impact on my sales as soon as I ran that ad. So I decided to disable that ad and just decrease the royalties back down a slight bit to where pretty much what I was already getting, and after that it did start to pick up pretty quickly again and started getting more and more sales. In fact, on the Thursday you can see here where I had 5 sales, 4 of these sales were from this particular design. But again, I'm not really wanting to run on the success of just the one design. I am really looking to try and build a portfolio of designs that will sell at least once per month. Some of them are having the odd sale here and there, and the other ones are just usual consistent sellers, which is really the drive force of my sales. But I want to change all this. But anyway, I'll just go through the numbers. So you can see Monday I didn't have a sale, Tuesday 1, Wednesday 1, Thursday was 5, Friday 2, Saturday 2, Sunday 1, and Monday we still haven't had a sale yet. we may get a sale, maybe two. We'll find out next week. All time I have sold 479 with 15 return stroke cancellations, or 13, whatever here. So it says all in I've sold 466, and with the UK and German sales, I believe I am round about 13 sales away now from tearing up. 13 sales, so I am hoping that this week is going to be the week that pushes me to that 500 mark, and then I will tear up. It might not happen instantly. I know of some people that have reached the sale mark and beyond the sale mark, and it's probably taking a little bit of time for them to actually get their new tier level, so it might not happen instantly, but I'm hopeful for next week that after these 13 sales, then that'll be the start of me getting back into my whole merch business, because I'm quite excited to get all these new designs up. I've already got quite a lot of new designs, and I'm really excited to get them all pushed onto this. But as I said, I have taken a little step back from it. I've been making a lot more money from my FBA side of things, so I've been kind of concentrating a little bit more on that and just letting this run organically. But I believe I'm about to tear up next week. At some point next week, I should tear up. So I'm probably going to have to invest a lot more time into this again, which I'm quite excited about. I can't wait. And I just can't wait to get these slots filled and see what my new numbers would give me. After I've got 1,000 designs live, I'm quite curious to see the kind of numbers that I can start achieving then. If I can get things like 5 sales a day, I'd be very happy with that. However, something I will say, I did get a hoodie sale, and that was a great royalty, because I didn't change the royalty price on it. The price originally was sitting at $36.99, I believe, and this hoodie started selling quite a lot. It's a variant of my best selling design, and then it slowed down in January. I had the odd sale in January, and then when the royalty was changed, it decreased on the t-shirts, but it increased heavily on the hoodies, and I ended up with, I believe it was an $8.66 royalty from one hoodie, so I was really happy with that. And also I got another sale with Redbubble this week, so I'm quite happy with the way my Redbubble's going right now. I've only got something like 40 designs live, but I'll probably start pushing more designs to my Redbubble account. And I think once I do tear up and I've got these slots filled, then I'll probably start looking into getting more stuff exported to Redbubble. And what I'm doing right now is putting the selling designs from my merch account onto Redbubble. I'm not really changing the listing, I'm keeping it pretty much the same keywords, tagging the keywords, hashtagging them, etc., and just adjusting the sizes on separate things. And they are getting sales. Not the royalties are a bit better, but the organic traffic is so much worse. But they do get pushed to Google. So if you type in the keywords, it does come up in the Google search. You do get traffic that way, but you do not get anywhere near the traffic you get for Amazon. But anyway, guys, I'll switch back. So yeah, the last couple of weeks, they haven't really been the best weeks at all in my merch account. You are going to have times where you're going to have your ups and downs, but as I said, I haven't been as active as of late, because I am trying to run quite a few things at the one time, and also I still haven't tiered up yet, so there's very limited stuff that I can do on my merch account at this point in time. However, I do believe at some time next week, I am going to tier up. I'm going to hit that 1,000 mark, and then it's just going to be trying to get these slots filled. I've already got a lot of niches in mind that I'm really looking to kind of narrow down on, and probably start expanding on niches, the selling niches that I already have live right now, and just kind of making more variants of them and more sub versions of these niches. I've already been toying with some ideas. I'm going to start putting them into practice. Realistically and ideally, when I hit tier 1,000, if I can get 5 sales per day after I do get these filled up, then I'll be very happy with that number. If I can get more, great, but I'm really just trying to kind of keep it in the low end to try and not disappoint myself. I'm not looking to achieve too much, but if I can hit a specific target, like as I said, 5 sales per day, then I'll be really happy with that sort of number. And then if I get more, it's just a little bonus, and then wait till I get to tier 2,000, then eventually tier 4,000, and it just gets up and up, and then obviously your royalties will increase. So it's all happening, guys. It just takes time. It really does just take time. Some people get there much quicker than others, but just go at your own pace. The main thing is, it is still working. I am still getting sales, and I am so close to hitting that target, so I'll never ever be disappointed in that.
But anyway guys, I think that's pretty much all I had to say today, and I really hope you enjoyed watching my video, and hopefully you can stick around and follow my progress. As always guys, give a big thumbs up, and I will see you all later. Take care, goodbye.